Okay, so hopefully you guys are practicing, but I wanted to make this video just to break down a little bit more for the things that some of the videos I sent probably didn't go over and you don't know how to count or like figure out yourself. So we already got to measure 32, and the rest of it is till measure 35. It's pretty straightforward, with just seeing what counts we're all on. Remember that 2 16th notes would be equal to 1/8 note. So this would just be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, because we're not playing the 16th note, but when we actually play it, yeah, and then, so, and then 33 would be 1 and 2 and 3, 3 and 4 and 1. Now at 35, you probably, these are triplets, but these are quarter note triplets, so it's 3 notes fit into 2 quarter notes, and you can just count it as triplet 1, because you can't really count it with ands or e's, so the best way, in my opinion, just to count it is triplet 1. Emma, you don't really have to worry about it because you just play on 1. Jesse, obviously you know how to do your part. Triplet 1. Edward, you're on the last part, so triplet 1. Hopefully that makes sense. And then remember, from 32 to, where is it, 51, we are in 4/4, so we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, obviously. And then obviously just a descending, so 1 2 3 4 1, or 1 2 3 all 1. For 39, we're just doing 8th notes, remember, so 1 and 2 and 1. 2 16th notes are equal to 1 8th note, remember that. You should be able to figure out up to here. You should know this. So now 43, we'll skip to there. These, instead of quarter note triplets, these are 8th note triplets. So for every 2 8th notes, there's 3 notes instead. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's triplet 1. So let's do it. Triplet. So let me slow this down just so you can better understand how it's. Triplet 1. Triplet 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet 1. So Emma, you have the triplet on 1. Jesse, obviously you know your part. And then Edward, you have the triplet on 3, and then you have the quarter note on 4. So triplet 1. And now for 44, we really have to look at this because some of us play on different counts of the triplet. So triplet 1. It would be this first one is the trip, rest, let. So triplet. And the second one, triplet. So back to back, it would be triplet. Try to see how that works by yourself. And then obviously Jesse, you know your part, so triplet 1. Or if you don't have the release, but you get the idea. But it's together, it's supposed to sound like, that's how it's supposed to sound together. But you guys obviously have the split for that, and then it's another descending triplet pattern. So triplet 1, but the other unison release. So that's a little bit easier. You have the triplet on that 45 on 3, and then for 46, we just have to remember that 2 16th notes equal 1 8th note. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Emma, you just play on 1 and 3, obviously. Jesse, you know your part. I think you got yours. And then just remember, because right now we'll eventually do should probably start doing some 16th notes at least. But remember 16th notes is just when you see 4 back to back, it's 4 16th notes per one quarter note. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So 4, like playing everybody's part, would be 1 E and a 2 and triple at 1. And Edward, you have that quarter note triplet that we see at 35. So you have the triple at 1, triple at 1. Could you have it over 2 beats? I don't know if I have that. I do have it for this. Triplet, 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 1, 2, triplet, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 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 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, triplet, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you should get the point. But so 49 should be a little self-explanatory until count 3 and 4, which is literally just what I just went over. So everyone has triplet 1. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and triplet 1. So be 1 and 2 and triplet 1. I don't just count it as triplet. So as the quarter note's going, you're just saying triplet. 2, 3, 4, triplet, triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, triplet, triplet, 1. Okay, so for measure 50, we see dotted quarter notes, which we haven't seen since 31. And basically, it's pretty simple. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Because if you read the link, a dot next to a note, it just means that you're adding half of the note that it's worth. So in this case, it's a quarter note, so you're adding 1/8 note to how long the note is. So a quarter note is worth 2/8 notes, and now with the dot, it adds an extra 1/8 note, because an 1/8 note is half of a quarter note. So we have 3/8 notes. So it would land on the let's see if this will 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Wait. And oh wait, it's meant to be 1 and 2 and. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, I got it back. So basically, if you look at this, it looks a little complicated, but this is an 8/8. Don't worry about that. I'm just breaking it down. So these are all the counts. So 1 and 2 and these pink notes would be where you'd play. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're playing on the 1, the end of 1, the end of 2, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 4 and yeah. 1, the end of 2, 3 and 4 and 1. The 1, the end of 2, 4 and 1. So from 49 to 51, it'd be 1 and 2 and triplet, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So again. So 1 and 2 and triplet, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 51 and 52 should be self-explanatory. 53, now we're in 3/4, so there's only 3 quarter notes per measure again. And then 53, it's the same as 51, but everybody plays Emma's part basically. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Let's put this in the met so we can hear it. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Let's put this to tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now the next measure probably is confused about is measure 54, which we see a dotted quarter note rest. So we have to remember this is a quarter note rest, and this up here is an eighth note rest. So you got to know the difference. This is worth 1/8 note. This is worth a quarter note. And since it's a dotted quarter note rest, that means that we add an eighth note to it again, but it's a rest. So we hit on 1 as a unison, but we rest for 2 and then 3. So this would be on the end of 3. And we play on 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Hopefully that makes sense. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Oh wait, I didn't. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So from 53 to 55, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And then 55 is the same as 53, obviously, so we just have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Easy enough. And then for 58, make sure that we're just playing quarter notes. There's no triplet part. It looks a little bit confusing. I kind of always thought it was a triplet, but it is just quarter notes. So it's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Make sure we're doing that. And then, yeah, that's everything else is literally just quarter notes. So hopefully this helped.